Hello. It's 3:45 or something. I have been slowly doing some cleaning around the house. It's starting to look a little better. Yeah, I'm just doing it slow today. I don't know. I've got like these guests coming tomorrow, so I gotta figure out the rest of the house. But I can always do a lot tomorrow too. I have gathered up my first load of laundry. I'm debating what to do. I'm debating if I should go to the laundromat tonight, which I'm actually thinking I might do in a little bit, or drop it off. I think financially it makes more sense to do it myself because, yeah, I save about 20 bucks. Around that, right now I can use that 20 bucks. The holidays are coming. So yeah, I am currently making some apple walnut muffins. I'm trying a new recipe. We'll see. I mean, it was stuff I had around the house again. I have a bunch of apples that need using up. I have a big bag of walnuts I just bought last week that were in the freezer. Flour. It needed 1 egg, some vegetable oil, vanilla. I added apple juice because it was really dry, and I used a brown sugar because I have a lot of brown sugar. So we're gonna see how this turns out. I would say if you can have cinnamon, it would be phenomenal with cinnamon or allspice or all those things, but I can't. So we're just gonna go with brown sugar and apples and walnuts. It's still probably gonna be incredibly tasty. So yeah, that's in the oven right now, baking up a storm. What else? That's kind of it. I haven't even knit. I need to knit, but I think because I felt like so pressed to do all the other things that's why I haven't knit. I am going to, you should have seen, I will insert some pictures of my advent calendars. So I opened both days. So I'm going to put it in here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
200.
So what'd you think? I think they're pretty glorious. Josh was very excited. He was around while I opened. Also, I heard from our prize winner. She gave me her address. So I am going to get that in the post. I realized I don't have your last name. So I'm going to message you on Ravelry just to get your last name so I make sure it goes to the right address. Because I have your first name, but I don't have your last name. So if you could do that, I will message you. You can message me right back. And I'm hoping I can get a little package in the mail to you this week. So I can get some yarn out of my stash, which is fun. What else? Josh and I caught up for a while. There's been a lot going on at school today. I've had a lot of phone calls. Actually, from the folks in the jazz program, even though it's over, which is fine. But some of them are realizing, I need to get my whatever from the school, or, I forgot to return this to the school, and my flight leaves tomorrow morning, kind of thing. So I've been managing a lot of that today. Yeah, so that's where we're at. We're baking up some muffins. I'll show you when they're done. Hopefully they're tasty. They look pretty tasty. There's gonna be a lot of apple in them. I think I overdid it on the amount of apple. And Gabe just went by. Yeah, and I'm just trying to take care of some other kinds of chores, like administrative home task chores. So I have for the past few months had my rent payment set up electronically to split that payment because I get paid twice a month. Well, every 2 weeks. And so you can do the same where you split your payment because, New York City rent's pretty expensive. And if I paid my rent with using my take-home check, I literally would have no money left in the one payment. So I have to split it up amongst two. So yeah, it didn't process because they renewed my lease and I didn't realize that would happen. I didn't realize they would stop that. So I had to reinitiate that for January, and I've had to go in and manually make a payment. So that was fun and interesting. Also, I had to check all of my electronic billing stuff because some of that's been wacky. Yeah, I need to eat in more, apparently. And when I do have a babysitter, I need to really take advantage of it because I pay in advance, and I've been coming home early, so I need to not do that anymore. So if I'm gonna have a babysitter, I need to stay out if I can. Anyway, so that's the story. That's where we're at. Yeah, I don't know what other cooking I might do tonight. I mean, I honestly, we'll see. I might just do something super easy. I had a lovely turkey sandwich for lunch. I think I told you about that. And maybe I'll just do some hummus. I have some hummus. I have some cucumbers. You know, actually, those cucumbers probably need to be used up. I think I have some leftover pita chips. So that could be, you know, it's kind of girl dinner with some muffins. Yeah, that could, a little bit of cheese or something. I have some grapes. Yeah, and all of that stuff needs to be used up. So maybe I'll just make a nice little snack plate for dinner with some nicely baked muffins. That sounds pretty good. All right. Well, I'll check in with you later once I do a little bit more stuff. Oh, most of you will have known this if you've been watching me for a while, but there have been a couple new people that have been subscribing. So in the background, you see there's like all this like Sesame Street stuff. Let me see if I can show you. You can see that. So Gabriel and I were on a Sesame Street show before all of the shenanigans. We filmed it in the spring of 2024. Correct. I'm trying to make sure that, yes, because we're finishing 2025. So in April of 2024, we filmed an episode the school was featured on a show called Cookie Monster's Bake Sale. And Gabriel and I were competitors on this reality TV show with Sesame Street to raise money for the school. Anyhow, if you're interested in seeing that, it's streaming on Max. And I think it's one of the last things Sesame Street was able to get on their Max contract before they kind of got canceled by everybody, which is really silly and stupid. But anyway, Sesame Street very much lives in our heart. We love Cookie Monster. Also, my aunt, who unfortunately passed away a long time ago, actually. She died the same day as Princess Diana. She worked on Sesame Street. She worked in the wardrobe department. So, I never got to visit Sesame Street when she worked on there. And she worked there for like over 10 years. But all of my other cousins did. My sister and I were the only two that didn't. So when I got the opportunity to be on Sesame Street, that was really special. And not only that, but there was at least one person, there were a couple of people, I believe, that worked with her. So I got to meet them. And it was kind of a beautiful moment, actually, of like full circle kind of thing. So anyway, that's what the Sesame Street stuff is all about. All right, I'll see you later. Those muffins were delicious. I had two. I don't know that I need to make dinner because I might just have another two. They're so good. I mean, there's not much to them. They're actually pretty darn healthy. I mean, there's sugar in them, but it's not too bad. Yeah, there's a lot of apple. There's a lot of walnuts in it. Yeah, I'm gonna make these again. They are really tasty. Anyway, I've been spending some time because I've been like thinking about knitting, but not actually knitting. And then I was like, oh yeah, the adventure. I was thinking about my dice, and I'm like, oh, now I got a set of dice. I haven't had dice in a long time, and I used to play D&D, right? So I'm like, is there any way to play online? And I'm like, there are ways to play online. So I started looking around and I found a couple places, and then one, it was like, make your character. I made the cutest character. She's so cute. She's a gnomish bard. Of course she's a bard. Anyway, I'm going to show you her picture. Hold on. She's super cute. And because it's me, I tend to name my characters and things when I make things like this. I haven't done this in a long time, but I like to name them after my pets. So her name's Luna Bunny, and she's a forest gnome. And she can do some magic. And she's chaotic good. So, yeah, I might have to figure out how to play some D&D soon. I need a knit. Anyhow, here's where I am. I'm about to start. So, finished the brioche. I don't know what I did. I did something. I've increased by 2 stitches at some point. I don't know if I missed some like yarn overs or something. Oh, that's the back side, but here's the front side. Yeah, it's real pretty. So yeah, I need to get on because this is like, I'm still on day 2. I haven't even gotten to roll like more than 2 times. So we got to get it going on this. It is so hot in my apartment right now. I had to put on a tank top for my PJs tonight. Anyway, my neighbors are being loud. I finished the second day. Look at it. I think it looks pretty good. I fixed the error in stitch count so that my brain didn't have to work so hard. You know, sometimes you just gotta knit 2 together, or purl 2 together in this case, a couple times. But you can't really tell too much. I think it'll be fine. It'll all come out in the black. So now it's time to, I get to roll the dice. Ooh, I'm excited. So I get to roll the dice. I know I have to travel first. So I'm going to read that part of the pattern. I'm going to do my brioche travel and add my next day color. I'm excited. I realized I forgot to sign off the vlog again. It is the next day. So I hope you guys had a wonderful day, a wonderful Saturday. See you next time.